Why are you not getting that dream girl? There is not love for us all. That's something that Arthur Schopenhauer said. Let's go to the video. Hello Harbingers, how are you doing? Hope you are well. We are together on this path to Yliaster. Please subscribe to the channel, ring the bell, give the thumbs up. Videos every Wednesday at noon Eastern time. Why are you not getting that dream girl? Well, let's talk about that. And well, look at this first. I'm in a park, it's beautiful, I love coming here. I trained leg today and I rode up to the bike up here. So I'm a bit tired and you know, exercising is good, go exercise. So, to the video. Well, let's start asking the following question. Who the heck is the dream girl that I think every guy has on their minds, you know, that dream girl? Well, I will open myself up here and talk about what my dream girl would look like. So, I believe in affinities, you know, we must have a lot of things in common. So, my dream girl would love the same bands I do. We would love to play the same games together. She would have to be like a gamer as well, love games, card games, board games. I just love this sort of stuff. I love cooking, so it would be nice to have like a companionship to cook a meal together, have some wine, laugh about things together, especially what is considered politically incorrect, acid humor. And I would love to have someone around to share these things, you know. And that's just some of the things, of course, I'm talking about. It would be nice to have someone to ride a bike, to go to the gym with me every day, to go to the mountains for a walk, chill, cool, down to earth, responsible, mature, loving towards thy neighbor, you know. So I would never be with someone that, let's say, we go to a restaurant and she would like talk up with the staff, altive person. I just despise this kinds of things, and I'll never be with someone with that, for example. But we have a lot of things in common, and it's a good person. We have like, we believe in the same things. We are aligned in our opinions. That would be definitely my dream girl. Such women exist. Honestly, I highly doubt, but if there is such a woman, we are so misplaced that we're likely never to know each other. So, well, that's life, you know. Why do men struggle with that? Well, guys, let's face it. There is the Pareto principle, you know. So, women have so many options, and we don't.
Now the world don't move.
It's just a nature thing. Women have options. That's the harsh, brutal truth. And we, the average guys, we don't. Pareto was an Italian mathematician. He had that 80-20 principle, something along those lines. For example, 20% of people on Earth has 80% of the riches, and so on. If you start watching nature and society, that applies to a lot of things, and of course, women, you know. That dream girl of yours, of mine, she has way more options that you and I will ever have. Don't take this as like a bad thing, you know. You're being picky, you're not picky, you're putting yourself in a lower position. It's not about that. It's just reality. A lot of things are just reality that impose itself. So you can ignore reality, but you cannot ignore the consequences of ignoring reality. Why do I believe that things in common are so important? Well, if you are to choose someone to be your life partner, your companion, your lover, your best friend, the person you're supposed to trust with your life, someone you would give yourself up to. Call me old-fashioned, but I believe in those things, you know. Not that I experienced, but I relate, because, you know, it's something. It's beautiful, you know. It's. I don't think there's a better word for that. It's beautiful. It's solid, and I'll explain that in a minute. But I believe in this sort of stuff. So, call me old-fashioned, make fun of me. it is what it is, right? Why is this so important? And that's the reflection I want to make in this video. Picture this scenario. I love The Office, you know. I just love that show. When I see the characters, I just want to laugh, you know, because that show is amazing. And it would be cancelled nowadays, of course, but that show is just amazing. I look at Steve Carell, I just want to burst in laughter.
You all right?
Oh my God.
Hey, Jim.
Not now, Toby, my God.
Jesus.
Get the hell out of here, idiot.
What did I do?
I've watched The Office alone several times, and of course I always laugh. But I always got me thinking, what would be like watching this show with a girl, with a woman that has the same sense of humor, and we'll end up watching it together. And you know, imagine what it's like to laugh with someone like-minded by your side. It's not two people laughing, it's a multiplying factor of laughter. So in the moment that you are with this nice person and you are laughing together, the thing just multiplies away, you know. So that's the multiplying factor you should be aware of when choosing a partner. That goes both ways also, because not only about happiness being multiplied, but also the pain and the sorrow. Because if your partner or yourself are struggling with something, for example, a disease or something bad, your suffering and your pain and your sorrow will also be multiplied. There's a beauty to that, because it's our capacity to multiply love and compassion by being with the right person. I love this The Office example because laughing with someone else is so much greater. You're like with friends in a table having like some beer or whatever, and you're like telling jokes and laughing at each other, and it's the thing that gets multiplied, you know. It's good to be with friends and do these things. Imagine doing these things with your life partner. How amazing would that be, right? That's the multiplying factor, and that's why it's so important choosing wisely the person that you are willing to spend the rest of your life with. It's more important than choosing where you want to live, who is going to be your business partner in some business endeavor. It's the most important choice of a man's life, I guess. At least in this terrain life of ours, no? We have to pay attention to that. And only now in my early 30s, I have that clear, the importance of this choice, because if you end up with the wrong person, love won't be multiplied. I think that's why Schopenhauer said there is not love for us all. Are you getting that dream girl of yours? Am I finding that dream girl of mine? I'm not worried about that, about reaching that goal, you know, because there are things, and that is one of those things that aren't in your full control. So keep improving yourself and be ready if it happens or when it happens. How do you see it? Doesn't matter much if you're ready. What is being ready? Well, exercise, work, do things that will spread virtue and will bring you result. Stay away from adult content, stay away from screens, stay away from things that waste your energy. Save your testo and apply this testo for the good stuff, because that's what moves the world. It's practical advice, and I apply it to my life, and it's bringing me results. So I don't know if it works for a guy like me. Of course it works for you, you know. Most important, do not outsource your well-being. Finding a life partner does not mean outsourcing your own well-being. Stoicism, solitude, well-being, mindfulness, resolution should walk side by side with your life partner. And if they bear the same principles, the two of you are gonna be an indestructible fortress with these principles, and you'll be able to multiply your love and your happiness and have the strength to go through the difficult moments. Let me know your thoughts about this video. I'd love to hear them. I said in the beginning of this video the term dream girl. We're always dreaming, and you know what? And I'll use the same sentence of Shakespeare in his last book, The Tempest. Because we are such a stuff as dreams are made on. Once we achieve this dream, we can multiply. We have the ability to multiply the bountifulness of those good feelings that comes with it. I think that's like a piece of eternity, or a piece of Yliaster. This journey we're on to reaching this place, this state of mind, this ability to ultimately design your own universe. So imagine design this universe of yours with the perfect companionship. I hope you like this video. See you in the next video. Psy Kongroo.